Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to WWE 2K20 random matches. We're in San Jose, California at TLC tonight. And we have a women's division contest. It is a fatal four-way battle royal for the Southpaw Regional Women's World Championship. And up first, none other than my career zone, Josie Jane. Certainly got a lot to prove tonight. WWE officials have actually approached her before the match and said, look, you know, we've seen a bit of your stuff on the indies. If you can prove yourself tonight, we might just sign you a contract. We might actually sign a full-time deal with you. So this isn't just a one-off occasion. Will she be able to do it? Only time will tell. It all depends on the tough toss she has ahead. Speaking of tough tasks, doesn't get tougher than this. One of the world's strongest women in all of WWE, in my honest opinion, none other than Beth Phoenix. Dream matches would have been against China, Ivory, Molly Holly, so many superstars that could have potentially matched her strength, but just never happened. Beth Phoenix returns tonight as a Hall of Famer, as a legend, to show that, hey, she's still got what it takes. If she wanted to do another run in WWE, she could do just that. And the night just got F-A-B-U-L-O-U-A. That's right, it's the fabulous one, Carmella. Tonight, Mella is money, but will she become more money after she potentially wins the Women's Championship? I cannot wait to find out exactly what she brings to the table tonight in order to win that championship. Oh my! Holy hell! Final competitor tonight in this fatal four-way match. This is a shocker, folks. I don't think anybody would have expected it in their wildest dreams. I think we always expected her to return maybe for a Hall of Fame induction one day, or for a cameo or something, but tonight, of all nights, and she almost just ran Carmella over. I think Carmella's the ghost in this one. Nonetheless, AJ Lee, I've named her. Finally, wow, holy hell, she is back for some action, folks, and I don't know if this is a one-off thing, or if she's going to be back full-time. Maybe it'll depend if she wins tonight or not. Who knows? But I'm excited to find out. The crowd is excited as they're on their feet. Josie Jane ready for this. So is Beth. I think so is all these other competitors, especially AJ Lee. The bell rings. Beth Phoenix goes straight for AJ. These two know each other just a little bit. Not very well, but just a little bit enough to have a bit of a rivalry with each other. And now they change positions. Mella after Beth, AJ after Josie Jane. I think AJ is going to tell Josie right now that, hey, this is my ring. You do not deserve to be in this ring with me right now. As a matter of fact, I'm going to eliminate you as soon as possible, so that I can eliminate the rest just as easily. But no, look at that. Josie Jane fighting back. Not a fan of the trash talk of AJ Lee as Josie Jane. Trying to get rid of her, but struggling a bit there, as you can see. AJ Lee manages to fight out of it. Now Beth Phoenix looking towards Carmella. What is on her mind? Throwing Mella. I thought she was going to throw into the other opponent. Knock them all down in one. Could have been a strike, but nonetheless, it did not happen. And now Beth got Mella on her shoulders. Is she? Oh, I think she was looking for an elimination, folks. I think Beth was looking for an elimination. Oh, what a slap. Mella showing how much she appreciated that near elimination. Not at all, that is. What a dominator by Beth. Beth has been dominating Mella fairly much, but Mella not appreciating that at all. And so neither is AJ. AJ is just saying to Beth, stay down. Stay down. Oh! And AJ almost eliminated Josie Jane as well, but she ducked out of it. AJ not appreciating that either. In with the Hurricane Rana. And now Mella got Beth in the corner for a moment. Now Beth, what is fisherman? I thought she was going for a normal suplex. Decided to do it on the fisherman type suplex instead. What a knee drop from AJ and Mela. Mela, just like that, blink and you miss it. Mela is out of here. And if Mela had any stock involved before this matchup, that has certainly gone now. And Beth tried to take the advantage by clotheslining Josie Jane, but AJ just said, no, this is my elimination to take. Didn't work either way. Now in with a nice Hurricane Rana from AJ Lee once again. Now AJ, on her mind, she has to be thinking, okay, who do I actually want to eliminate first now? Because you can either eliminate the easier competition in Josie Jane or what AJ Lee perceives as easier competition, but I think Josie Jane is really proving herself tonight. Or you go for the stronger, tougher, more aggressive opponent in Beth Phoenix. My money would be to team with each other and get rid of Beth Phoenix. Beth Phoenix is a Hall of Famer for a reason, folks. You should never, ever underestimate Beth. Because I'm telling you now, you underestimate Beth Phoenix, and just like that, Beth Phoenix makes a comeback. Already, Beth has already shown off her strength, and this time around, I think that was a spot that was supposed to happen earlier, where Beth took the advantage of everybody being distracted and eliminating Josie Jane. Now it's between AJ Lee and Beth Phoenix. Who is the best? Who is going to come out on top, folks? What a drop kick by AJ. AJ is in full control for now. Certainly the healthier of the two competitors. But just like that, tides can easily change. That's the one thing about pro wrestling. It's the one thing about WWE. It's just when you think somebody is down and out, they make a comeback. And it's usually a comeback of the ages. And speaking of comebacks, just imagine for a moment, AJ Lee makes her triumphant return and she wins on her first night back. She wins a championship. That would be one hell of a story to tell. And as a matter of fact, it would be detrimental to the rest of the women's locker room, because it would mean that you would have a tough ass time taking a championship off of AJ Lee, and that AJ Lee is coming to dominate. And speaking of domination, she's doing that right now, but Beth Phoenix to her feet just like that. AJ Lee not happy at all. Back and forth competition now. What a clothesline from Beth. Now it's Beth's turn to dominate the match a little. What an axe handle. Now the two stare each other down for a brief moment before going on the attack again. Beth in control right now. That's all Beth needs to do. She just needs to stay in control. What's she doing? Looking for some sort of running up maneuver. Seriously, what is on Beth's mind? What is she doing? What an axe handle. Nice runner. Now in the one arm. Oh, I thought she was going for a spine buster. Rib breaker instead. More kind of hitting the sternum there. Trying to take all the wind possible out of AJ Lee. And now Beth's dead. AJ Lee down for a moment, but it just takes a brief moment to let somebody gain their composure for you to be out of the matchup. This is going to be a close one, folks. I can guarantee you that right now. This is going to be as close as it gets. As a matter of fact, I wouldn't be surprised if this ends in a stalemate. If these two try to eliminate each other, they both land with their feet on the floor at the same time. I don't know what would happen then. I don't know if it would have to go into overtime, as in just a normal 1-fall match. Whoever gets that final fall will win, or if they just restart the battle royal altogether. Imagine that. Imagine that. These two go through a grueling final. They eliminate each other at the same time, and the match has to restart. But look at this. Beth. Oh, she hit it. She hit a finish. And Beth, I think, kissing AJ Lee goodbye, saying, this is my ring. Welcome back. But your time is over. But Beth just taking her time. What is she doing? She running over the ropes. And then with the clothesline, she realized she could take her time. She absolutely knew AJ Lee was out of it, folks. But it could have been a mistake. Beth, it was very, very lucky that Beth had her head in the right mindset. Although it was only just, it could have gone either way at any point in time. Those stare downs, those momentary hesitations, that's what sometimes loses you the match. Thankfully, that was not the case tonight for Beth. Beth knew exactly what she was doing in the ring tonight. And that's not to take anything away from AJ Lee. AJ Lee was just as tough, just as competitive. Actually shows that she still has what it takes to be in a WWE ring with today's roster. And I believe, look, in all honesty, I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised if WWE try and grab her up. Nonetheless, that's all we have for tonight, folks. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, do not to smash that like button, share the video, subscribe to my channel if you aren't already. And folks, all I've got to say is fly like a phoenix, keep tight, keep well, keep fighting the big fight, and I'll see you next time.